Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Tomoyuki Sagano. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Fouls away the first offering. Two in scoring position, nobody out here in the third and final game of the series. And fouled off. That's too low. Ball 1. And that's outside. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. That one a little bit high, and a full count now.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. The relay to third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Here's Austin Riley.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Ball. The Braves are looking very strong so far this season.
Nope. Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boo, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner on at third. 1 gone. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team. We should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. The 0-1. Look out!
Yep, I got
and it hit
your
him.
base.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one the other way. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 1 and the Rockies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Hurston Waldrop. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Freeman in his 4th year, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olsen. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here we go, Hunter. Here's the catcher to hit. Hunter Goodman in there, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Oh, 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Moniak, the lead runner, out at second. Goodman over at first with 1 away. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Fires it to the plate, and he's out.
Down the tag, got him.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
This is Willie Castro.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Takes it himself out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Rockies leave him loaded. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey!
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
This one in the air right field. Moniak tracks it down for the out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. Johnston with a homer in his last game.
Hey!
And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Strike three called and a slider at the knees.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Kim tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Pitcher Tomoyuki Sugano.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Tomoyuki Sugano.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, all these. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Hard hit, right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 out, runner at second, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Ball, that's out.
Man at second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Rolled over to third. Castro gets it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Freeman.
close,
Nope.
but called a ball. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Looper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Quick move to first. Freeman dives back in safely. Here's your one.
Inside, ball one.
What a stop. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Reached on an infield single his first time. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. Inside,
nope, that's
just
inside.
missed. Two on, two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. right back to him on the mound. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Ozzie Albies.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. And that gets down in the corner. Now a relay to second, and that's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 out, runner at second. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. Ball 1. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And the runner holds. Base hit center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
So in now is the Braves pitcher, Hurston Waldrop. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Third baseman, Willie Castro.
close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Hey!
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, Troy Johnson.
And that one fouled off. Here's a high chopper, and it goes just foul. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Going 2 now.
Good
Nope,
slider
that's a
down
ball.
and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
One, 2 now. Swings and misses. 2 gone.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Zach Veen, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Just missed.
Inside.
Two down, nobody on. On the
No,
ground to the
foul
left.
ball.
And foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, look at the stop. Jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Ball in.
Two down, nobody on. And he swings through that one. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike two.
That's a ball.
Just
Ball,
off the
back
inside
inside.
edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball down the left field line. And it's off the wall, but foul. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Ball.
Seems
Outside,
like
that's a
it
ball.
can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it's off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way somehow
Foul ball.
climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Just misses with that one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. He beat the tag. We're tied at 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. Tag save. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
One down, runner at first. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Tovar thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Over to Kim.
He's safe.
Over to first, safe.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Willie Castro.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman, Willie Castro.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. That's a base hit.
Big RBI for him right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
A little bit low. Ball one.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
In the air, left field. Yastrzemski moving under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're through 5. It's the Rockies 3 and the Braves 1. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. And the batter now,
Leading off
Austin
for the Braves,
Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Let's go, Rockies! Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
On the ground to short. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ball.
The Braves down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
One down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Right side. And it gets by him.
Up next for Atlanta, short
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tomoyuki Sagano done for the afternoon. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 58.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Nope.
1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Albies stands at first with 1 out. And now 1-2. Next pitch is outside. Now one miss.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next for Atlanta, Eli White, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's down and in. Hurston Waldrop in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through that one for strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Coors Field, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Now pitching for
Daysbel Hernandez on to pitch here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Two-seam fastball, high outside.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
In the air to left center. One up, one down.
Up next for the Rockies, pitcher R.J.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Kyle Carros looking to start something with one gone.
Middle outside. Let's go, Kyle.
That one lifted to left. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Freeman at the plate now, and that's strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
2 down, nobody on. This to third. Riley fires to first. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
Victor Vodnik comes on now.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Dominic Smith.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Close, but called a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. There's a swing and a miss. The Rockies trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Catcher challenge will take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. That one ripped left field. That's back there. makes the catch up against the wall. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 3 and the Braves 2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Grant Holmes.
Leading off for the Rockies, right fielder, Mickey Monia.
Yeah!
Let's go, Mickey.
0-1.
Ball 1.
Holmes, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. The 1-1.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Come on, Mickey.
Just
Ball, that's off
missed.
the plate.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
2 down,
Tovar.
base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. In there at the knees.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Rockies,
arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
44,
Jimmy Herget.
And as relievers go, he's not a big
Herget.
strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off that banner, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Freeman tossed to first. Important first out to
Up
begin the
next
8th.
for Atlanta, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Here's a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
To the right side, Freeman tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's already homered here in this one. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 3-2. Back here in Denver, stepping in, Jake McCarthy.
Left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Oh, 1 down. And the slider just misses. One now. Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Willie Castro.
That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And safe at second. He beats it.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out. Runner at second. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball. Down.
In the dirt. On the ground to third. Riley. On to first, 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Zach.
Off the plate, ball
All
one.
right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch misses. 3-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Base hit. Castro headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Tag. Got it time. He's safe. It's 4-2.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Ryan Ritter.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Hey.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And he dives back in safely. Bean off of first with 2 away. On the ground, Riley tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Braves.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Juan Mejia.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
And that is out of play.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2.
That's outside.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. The 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Foul ball. And the 0-1. towards first, and that's just foul. In the air to left center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Eli White next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Mejia going for save number 1 in this spot. That one ripped but foul. Two down, nobody on. Ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That misses.
Ball 3.
Full count now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.